Hello Internet! So I'm back with the Starfleet Battles Cadet Training Handbook. Just want to do a short little video to do a little animation of a couple of turns playing this game to show you the effect that speed has on movement and how the impulse-based system really does a good job of showing that movement in a fluid way with chances to react for both sides. So I've got out my Federation Heavy Cruiser and my Klingon D7. I've got the full-sized SSDs now instead of the small ones, so we're playing with the big ships. And we're stepping it up to do the 32 impulse movement chart. So this is the chart that shows you for each of the 32 impulses each turn, shows you when each vessel moves depending on the speed they're going. So this is the key to it. I'm not going to break down every move. I might show you when there's some good fire happening and when there's some good damage, but I'm just going to move counters, take lots of photos, and hopefully stitch it together into a bit of a stop frame animation to show you how each impulse plays out. So, could be great, could be rubbish. Let's do it on the other side. So, let's get this game going. And the Klingons have taken the first blood, doing some damage to the front shields on the Federation Heavy Cruiser. A flurry of shots takes place between the two spaceships. The Federation Heavy Cruiser has taken a lot of hits to the front left shield. However, the Klingon battlecruiser's front left shield has been completely wiped out, and internal damage has started to happen. He's lost a couple of warp energy points, and one of his drone racks has now been taken out. A few more passing shots to the Federation Heavy Cruiser has done some damage to the rear left shields, but still nothing has broken through to any internal damage yet. So hopefully that's a quick little video, just showed you through the joy of animation just how things ebb and flow across the battlefield with starship battles and how the impulse-based movement can really show the differences in speed in this kind of combat. Now, of course, the Constellation, the Federation Heavy Cruiser, that did suffer some damage to its shields but was generally okay. And the Klingon ship suffered far worse. Despite shooting drones at the Constellation, they took most of them out. But we pierced the shields here and managed to get 2 good volleys in and do a lot of internal damage. So they were losing power in the warp cores, they're losing batteries, they were losing weapons. So he really was on the run. And this was only 2.5 turns, but due to a slight miscalculation with the turn mode and how far you've got to go before turning, he did go off the board by half a hex. So I really should have turned that little bit earlier to turn back on. Because I'm now using the full sheets, of course, the cadet training rules, I think I should have bumped up the map size, because it did say for the scenario 7 that it should just be a duplication of scenario 5, but with the full SSDs. And I don't think that's quite right, because this limited area with the ships generate so much more power and they go so much faster, and with the speed they've got the turn mode. So for the majority of the time you will have to move 5 hexes forward before you turn. So with this limited space, you're stuck doing these teeny tiny circles. I think I really needed to expand that, and in my next game I probably will do just that. But yeah, just a little demonstration of how the impulse-based movement really does a good job of showing this differences in speed, and how in the space of 2.5 turns so much can go on, so many opportunities to move, so many opportunities to fire. I just think it's a brilliant structure for a game. So until next time, Happy gaming!